What is good, everybody? It is time for another Fair Shake review, and we're going to be talking about Sabrina Claudio's Based on a Feeling. Now, this little album here, let me tell you, I'm going to go through this track by track and just share little thoughts on it and see what I feel. So, here, the very first track, Subtle Things. It's a really smooth joint, and it's just kind of her talking about her wanting to revel in the small things in the relationship that show that they care about each other, and it has some really cool vocal manipulation in this track that I thought was really pretty. And it was a great way to open this project up. Then we get to Don't Make Me Wait, and once again the production is super pretty, especially with like the harp embellishments and the really sultry bass playing in there. And this is just kind of all about the desire to be desired by a lover. It's like, hey, don't make me wait, stop, you know make me feel neglected, show me that you love me. I want that. I want you to want me. Really enjoyed that song. Then he goes into IOU, and this has her at the kind of at the end of relationship where she believes she was like truly loved by someone who wasn't as committed as she was, and it's a really kind of sad song, but it's also just kind of interesting to hear such a kind response to that situation, being that it's like I felt like I owe you, a amicable split, despite you not despite you not loving me, because you gave me enough care that I could believe that you did. You gave me happiness despite you not truly loving me the way I thought you did. And I was like, that is such a weird way to think. Like, you really have to be like that enamored with the person, but it's super pretty. So I loved it. Then we get into Impersonator, and here she's kind of clearly setting the boundary with the gentleman who's pursuing her, who definitely isn't mature enough to handle a relationship with her. And here it ends with the post-chorus section slowed down, which is also like a little cool change up to end the song. But it's another really great song on the eardrums. Then we get to Sunset Eyes, and here she's kind of describing the feeling where kind of the love slash infatuation has kind of left the relationship. And I really adore the melody in the verses on here. Like, the chorus melody is great too, but the way the melody moves in the verses is just so freaking pretty. I love it, and would never have thought to create a melody like that. And that's what has me enamored with it. Then we get into Better Version, where the production once again just has this really wonderful weight to it. And I also feel like the vocals here carry so much emotion, and it's just powerful. This one here is just kind of like talking about seeing the potential in a lover, even though it's rarely ever realized, and like allowing yourself to be put in a situation where you hope to be able to see the best side of them all the time, but despite that not being the case, you still suffer through their worst bits. It's really kind of heart-wrenching to hear. That's why I was like, the vocals have so much emotion behind it. It's nuts on your brain when you hear it. Then Put on Repeat. Yeah, here we go. Check this out. I'm gonna read my notes verbatim. Put on Repeat is a sensual song about wanting relations to continue with this particular partner due to its high quality. AKA the most eloquent way I could say that the sex is addictive. But that's really what it's about. It's sexy, bro. It's good. I'm all for it. It's the kind of R&B I love. Then we get to basic needs, where she's kind of detailing a relationship where the partner isn't really doing what they can to keep the relationship healthy, and causing her to be, fed up and falling out of love herself. And it's a sad situation, but sung and crafted beautifully to match that situation. Then we get to favorite part, where it just kind of describes the unhealthy love for makeup sex. But like, as much of the rest of this project, it's just written and performed in the most beautiful way possible. It's insane. Then we get to Still Strangers, and this time we're in more of a perspective of someone who doesn't want to get hurt again by getting attached, and therefore she's just kind of wanted to keep things at a distance, just to kind of keep it as a one-time thing with this individual, and just wanting to not get attached. She's like, hey, this was great, but I can't allow this to go any further because I know how I am. I will get hurt if I try to push this any further. So that was great. Okay, bye. Don't stay. Don't see me again. Bye-bye. That's what this kind of covers. And then the very last song is another kind of like reflective song for her, where it's just really kind of a cautionary song to kind of warn herself of the pain that she feels way too often from relationships that just kind of lead her to kind of like command herself to just stay home and not interact with anybody who could possibly be next partner. So yeah, it's kind of sad to hear a person have that kind of mindset, but yeah, I mean, if she truly feels like she just falls in love way too easy, and that leads her to get attached way too quickly and end up hurting herself when she realizes that the person can't reciprocate the amount of affection that she gives, then I guess you really do have to kind of protect yourself in the best way you can. And I guess, and it's her case to turn herself into a homebody. But yeah, overall, in summary, like based on a feeling is the perfect title for this project, because every single song just kind of embodies that particular sentiment in like different phases of relationships. And the production is so magnificent, and the vocals are just pure ear candy, truly. And like, yeah, you could just kind of throw this on and just kind of like drown yourself in a sound bed that's so soft that it's just like, oh, this is heavenly. It's amazing, and it's another one of like my favorite projects, my favorite R&B projects of the year. Like, it is that good. It's on my short list of like top projects, and yeah, I just gotta say, I want to know what you all think. What do you guys think of this project? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm going to be reading them. And if you enjoyed listening to my thoughts, you can hit that like button. You can also subscribe for more reactions and reviews. I also have linked in the description box my Patreon. There I do some extra content in exchange for that support. I greatly appreciate those who are already doing so. If you'd like to support the leader of the Muddy Cult blog, then look up Muddy Cult Miko to support her on Patreon as well. And yeah, that's gonna be all for today. So until next time, much love, peace, threes.